I'm Laura and I'm an editor here at Handmade. I'm going to show you 10 ways to use a label maker that are a little outside of the box. Let's get started. Here I have two different types of label makers. One that you may be familiar with. It's a pretty basic vintage style label maker that kind of has one setting, but it has a really nice minimal look that I really like. And then we're also going to be using a smartphone Bluetooth enabled label maker that has a lot more customization and can let you do a lot of really cool things. First thing I'm going to do with my label maker is make some garden markers for my herbs. I have these really inexpensive popsicle sticks, and then I'm gonna just add the label to them and put them in my herbs. So to start, I'm gonna use the label maker to make 2 spaces to give a bit of margin on either side of my word. So I'm just gonna click twice on the space and then dial to the S, A, the G, E, obviously spelling sage, and then I'm going to do 2 spaces again so that I have equal margins on both sides. Then I'm going to go to the cut slide and I'm going to squeeze it really tight so that it gives me a nice clean cut. I'm going to pull it out and then there we go. And I'm just going to peel off the sticker and then I'm just going to stick it on one end of the popsicle stick. Alright, now that I have my popsicle sticks labeled, I'm just gonna slide them into the herbs. So now it's a really nice kind of chic, minimal looking garden markers for my herbs. So for this next example, I'm gonna use the Brother P-Touch Cube smartphone label maker. And it's Bluetooth enabled, so you can actually use an app to design all kinds of labels. I love that you can do vertical labels with this label maker. I put vertical labels on essential oil rollers, which make them look almost like they're store-bought. Another thing I love to use the smartphone label maker for is food prep. So I'll make like salads or juices. The label maker, I can just put it on the day that I made it so that I know how long my meals are good for and which ones I need to use up first. This type of label is temperature and water resistant, so they're great for popping in the fridge or even the freezer, and they won't leave any residue on your containers. If you don't have a ton of pantry space and you want to keep your maybe flour, sugar, coffee out on your countertop, a clear glass jar with a nice vintage label is a great solution. If you have horrible penmanship but you still want to add a personal touch to your gifts, just add an embossed label. If you have roommates who don't exactly like to do the dishes, send them a little friendly reminder with a label. You can also use a label maker to make your power strips more organized so that you don't accidentally unplug your router when you meant to unplug a lamp. Makeup's one of those things that you may not think about expiring, but it can actually get really gross, so I like to use labels to remind myself when I should toss out my makeup. Labels also make seasonal storage really easy because you can just pack random items in a bin, and instead of not remembering where you put what in what bin, you'll just have a label right on the front. So when you want to find your favorite hat next season, you'll know exactly where to look. This use for labels is one of my favorites, and it's probably one that even if you have a label maker, you've probably not thought to do before. So I've been trying to brush up on my French, and so I went around my house and grabbed a bunch of random household items and labeled them in French. So I love that every time I reach for a pen, I also see the French word le stylo. Hope you guys liked our ideas, and I'd love to know in the comments what you would label and which type of labeler would you use. Would you go for the more classic vintage style or the smartphone, more customizable label maker? Give us a thumbs up, don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you next time.